You're teed up for Golf News RI TV on CW Providence with your host Joe Calabro and his guests. We're talking everything golf around the region and on the tours. Now, here's your host, Joe Calabro.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 12 of Golf News RI TV. I'm GolfNewsRI co-founder and CEO Joe Calabro, and thank you all for joining us on this adventure over the last several weeks. We're here today at Wannamoisett Country Club ahead of the East Providence Chamber of Commerce tournament. The last couple of weeks we've been trying to spotlight some tournaments that are doing great things for the community and that also need help filling some foursomes and some support. So last week we had golf to end ALZ. This week we're here with the East Providence Chamber of Commerce. So thank you to them for having us, and we're happy to help them out. Before we get to them, I have a cool piece of video. Earlier this summer, I got to interview Megan King, LPGA Tour star. She's from Massachusetts, and we talked to her at the Willet Open, which you've seen highlights of, and we talked to her about ahead of the LPGA Tour coming to TPC Boston later this summer. It should be a great event. But with that said, here's my conversation with LPGA Tour winner Megan King.
It's huge. There's not many, players. I mean, I think from Massachusetts, and I think we're a very tight-knit group, and, just to support one another, and, obviously it's for a great cause that we're here, and so, I couldn't miss the opportunity, especially being home. It's pretty incredible. I think sometimes I forget, how my parents came over to the States and the whole journey that they went through and how they were managed to kind of live the American dream, and for me to be able to kind of soak and absorb, almost everything my dad's taught me. I think he would say that I could be a better listener, but it's pretty cool to kind of take a step back once in a while and just kind of see how far we've come as a family, and just to kind of keep growing as one as well, and just learning along the way. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it was my 8th year on tour. It was, nerve-wracking, gut-wrenching. Was definitely shaken on that last putt to get the win, but, just kind of knowing that I can do that and pull a birdie off on the last hole, the fourth playoff, just definitely gave me a lot of confidence. And, I think I played some pretty good golf from then on out, and, to kind of go to Solheim Cup, and I think play my best Solheim Cup up to this point was awesome. We didn't get the win, we tied, but it's kind of good that we're going back-to-back years this year. So in September at Robert Trent Jones, we're gonna look to get that cup back. Season's been kind of up and down. I guess that's just kind of how golf is. You get to take the good with the bad, but overall just kind of trying to feed off that second place finish a couple weeks ago, but there's still half the season left to go. Just going to try to stay positive, work on my game, and really just kind of get another win and kind of rack them up, hopefully. Definitely, I think it's great that we have a tournament coming back to Massachusetts. I know everyone at CPC Boston is excited to have us. I know the girls are obviously, pumped to come to Boston. I think a lot of them are asking me how far it is from Boston, and they're not too happy when I tell them we're actually about 45 minutes outside, but I think what FM Global is doing for the women's game, with the purse announcement and just kind of bringing golf back to a very big sports state, it's huge, and especially with the Celtics just winning, it's awesome to have the City of Champs host another golf tournament.
That was LPGA Tour star Megan King talking to Golf News RI earlier this summer at the Willet Open. She's going to be playing in the LPGA Tour event at TPC Boston at the end of September. It's going to be great to have professional golf back at TPC Boston. Golf News RI will have some coverage leading up to and during the event. With that said, we'd like to introduce our first guest today, Anthony DiCrescenzo, the Executive Director of the East Providence Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for taking some time, sir.
Good afternoon, Joe. Good afternoon, and thank you very much, Joe, for inviting us here today at the beautiful Wannamoisett Country Club, where the East Providence Area Chamber of Commerce will be holding its annual golf tournament. As the executive director of the East Providence Area Chamber, I'd like to let people know that we represent the local businesses in the communities of East Providence, Barrington, Seekonk, and Rehoboth. And this tournament is very important to the Chamber because the tournament itself provides us with a majority of our funding for the year that helps us to use state, local services to promote our local businesses, help us to push legislation in the state, help support our businesses, promote our businesses. We hold several events during the course of the year where we give a platform to our local businesses who are members to promote their businesses, showcase them. And this tournament also will be a great networking opportunity, Joe, for our local business members. So we're encouraging all of you out there, if you haven't heard of our annual golf tournament, we're welcoming you to please go on our website. It's East Providence Area Chamber of Commerce.com. Once you get on the homepage, about 5 seconds later, the golf tournament flyer will pop up. And that flyer has a QR code on it, and it has a button to the right-hand side of it that says Join Us. You just click the Join Us button, and you can register for our tournament. We do have room for several more foursomes, and we're encouraging people to please join us. These funds will be well used to help the local businesses in the 4 communities that I mentioned, and to help them promote their businesses and keep them going.
And the tournament is August 12th, Monday, August 12th, here at Wannamoisett.
Correct. On August 12th, yes, the main kickoff will be around 11:45 will be lunch. Followed after the tournament, there will be cocktails, raffles, and several other events.
Now, the tournament's actually taking place a few days after the state women's amateurs here, so I hope they made the course a little bit easier for you guys than they are for the women.
Well, I know a lot of people really, really wish that they could play the Wannamoisett, and this is your opportunity to come here and play the Wannamoisett. It is a renowned Donald Ross design course, as everybody knows, and it's been home to PGA championships over the years, its history, and as a matter of fact, it's still, I believe, hosting the Northeastern amateur golf tournament.
Yeah, it's a spectacular course. I got to play it once this year in a media day event, actually, for the Northeast Amateur. So I shot a million. It was played very difficult, but it's a great event to come out. A great opportunity to play Wannamoisett. We're a place where you don't get to play a lot. They don't just let anybody walk on here, as you may know.
Correct.
We'll have more with Anthony and the East Providence Chamber of Commerce here on GolfNewsRI TV. I'm Joe Calabro. Stay tuned for Wannamoisett.
Now back to GolfNewsRI TV with your host, Joe Calabro, and today's guest. Special thanks to our sponsors, Providence Performing Arts Center and 4 Evergreen Turf Management.
And welcome back to GolfNewsRI TV. I'm Joe Calabro. We are here at historic Wannamoisett Country Club here in East Providence with Anthony DiCrescenzo, the Executive Director of the East Providence Chamber of Commerce, promoting their tournament on August 12th right here at Wannamoisett, just a few days after the Women's Amateur. So again, I hope they make it easier for you. I hope they make it easier the course for you. Are you a golfer? Do you play yourself? You just casual?
Yeah, casual.
Well, we're all casual in some ways. That's why we're here. Golf in East Providence is so big; it's becoming bigger. You have obviously Wannamoisett. You have Agawam Hunt down the street.
Right.
You have Met Links that just opened a couple weeks ago, and obviously other courses in the surrounding areas that you guys cover, like Ledgemont and other places. Just talk about the importance of golf to the East Providence community.
Yeah, Joe, you know, golf is, East Providence has become, and the area has become the mecca somewhat of golf for the Northeast. The Wannamoisett, I believe, is ranked number 3 golf course right now in this area. They just opened Met Links at the former Metacomet Country Club. We were there for the grand opening. They are becoming a member of our chamber. And as you say, Agawam Hunt is up the street. We've got the Rhode Island Country Club in the state. There are a lot of great golf courses here, but this is a great opportunity for our members and their guests and anyone in this business area to join us on the 12th of August to play some golf here at the Wannamoisett. I think it's a great opportunity, especially if you don't have a friend or someone who you know that is a member of the course. This gives you a chance to get on this beautiful course. Again, the tournament's going to be on the 12th of August for us. If you go on our website at eastprovidenceareachamber.com, you will have a pop-up that comes up on our homepage. And if you hit the button to the right, it says join us. You can register right there on our website. We still have several foursomes available, and we want to fill it. We want a nice, successful golf tournament that day and fill the course. So we're inviting all of you, please go on our website, check it out, go on, register, and I think you'll have a great day. The tee-off, as I said, will be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Lunch prior to that at 11:45. We're going to have raffles that were donated by local businesses. There'll be some awards for the closest to the tee, second and third place, and I don't know if it's the longest drive.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different awards they'll have available. And I think it's going to be a great day. We hope it's a day like this, nice and sunny and warm.
Yep.
So please consider coming out to join us. It's really beneficial to the community of East Providence, Barrington, Seekonk, Rehoboth. We service all those local businesses, and the money we generate from this tournament will help us to help those businesses continue to do business, especially now when it's a little difficult. People are having a hard time getting here over the bridge. But we spend this money to work with Rhode Island Commerce, with the state legislatures to provide grants. We have grants coming soon for the city of East Providence and their local businesses. So please join us. We're looking forward to a great day.
Awesome. So the East Providence Chamber of Commerce tournament is Monday, August 12th, right here at Wannamoisett Country Club. Your opportunity to play Wannamoisett. There's not a ton of opportunities to do it, so take advantage. Be part of the fun with the East Providence Chamber of Commerce. Anthony, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate your time. All right, now we're joined by board member of the East Providence Commerce, Joe Lembo. Joe, thanks
Hello,
for coming
Joe.
on. Full disclosure, Joe is actually the producer of the show with WPRI, so thank you for that, and thank you for helping us figure the show out as we try to build this thing into, as I've been saying, something that is must-watch TV for golf fans, and we'll get there.
Yeah.
It's certainly been a learning process for all of us. But anyway, you're not here to talk about that.
No, but I am. I think, Joe, like what the people that are starting to watch the show, these are, our counterparts, our friends, business people, businessmen and women. And like today, and as you did in last week's show, there are tournaments out there that are, open to the public, that people can do some good charity work by joining in on, the one like last week for ALZ, Alzheimer's. And this week we're trying to help promote East Providence's chamber tournament to continue doing some of the business and community things that the chamber does. And we'd have to think about the average Joe golfer. How often do you get to come to Wannamoisett on a day like this? It's rare for many of us, to play here or to play any of these other tournaments that we hear happen all summer long. And I'm also the coalition chair of the Chamber Coalition, and all of the chambers in Rhode Island always have a golf tournament. Most of them have some serious golf tournaments that go on, but it's open for us. Businessmen, it's a great networking opportunity. People can go to these tournaments, either create your own foursome or bring together some friends and family and business associates and play. And like you said, playing here or Agawam or even Met Links, it's important for the average or below average golfer like us, to feel that they can come out to these type of courses.
And the cool thing about tournaments like this is like the networking. Like you can make new friends, you make new business friends. The networking part of it is as big a deal as the actual playing golf.
No, exactly, and it's helped my career over the years. I'm not a good golfer, but boy, I've played a number of the great courses only because it's been a tournament. I joined in, helped a cause, got to play at Rhode Island Country Club. It's not often you can do that unless there's a reason for a cause there. Seconic Country Club, we do the Rhode Island Broadcasters Association tournament there. That is another phenomenal course. So I want the viewers to know, do a little research, check around your area. Where do you want to play? What do you want to do? There are openings at these tournaments, and they're called tournaments because there are prizes. But as you said, it's a networking, fun day to be out playing golf. You're not, normally it's a scramble or a Texas scramble, so you're really not worried about your individual score, but the team score. And I think that's important for the networking camaraderie.
East Providence Chamber of Commerce tournament is on Monday, August 12th,
a week later. Yep.
Historic Wannamoisett Country Club. And so check out the links.
And the QR code, if I can say too, the QR code will be up on the screen. Try to make it easy for people to get the info.
Awesome. Joe, thank you so much for
thank you for everything,
in
Joe.
front of the camera.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
This is GolfNewsRI TV. I'm Joe Calabro. We'll be right back to wrap up the show.
Now back to GolfNewsRI TV with your host, Joe Calabro, and today's guest. Special thanks to our sponsors, Imagine Gift Store and Schoolhouse Apartments.
Welcome back to GolfNewsRI TV. Thanks to the folks from the East Providence Chamber of Commerce for joining us. Again, their tournament is on August 12th here at Wannamoisett, and they still have some foursomes available, so check the website that you can find in the article in on this post, and also the QR code. Use your phone to scan that. So thanks again to them for coming on and promoting their tournament. It's a great event, and obviously a chance to play Wannamoisett Country Club, which, as we pointed out, doesn't happen often. It's a tough place to get onto unless you know somebody or have some other connection, but it's a cool place. As you can see, it looks beautiful behind me. There's a tournament out there right now, and I'm sure they're having a great time. So anyway, East Providence Chamber of Commerce tournament, August 12th here at Wannamoisett. And so check out the foursomes availability. I'm sure there's sponsorship things that you can do as well. It's a great opportunity to network and so on. So awesome stuff for them. So thanks again to them for joining. The other big tournament that's coming up here at Wannamoisett is actually the week before the East Providence Chamber of Commerce is the Rhode Island Women's Amateur. It's kind of the last huge event of the summer in some ways. I mean, there's other men's events, the Mid-Am and the stroke play stuff, but it's kind of the last big championship here in Rhode Island, the Women's Amateur here at Wannamoisett. The defending champion is Olivia Williams. As I pointed out in last week's show, she currently holds, as of this taping, she currently holds all of the women's titles that there is to hold in Rhode Island. She owns the junior amateur from last year, she owns the high school state championship from this year, and she's the defending women's amateur champion. So it's going to be a great opportunity for these women to play at Wannamoisett. It's going to be fascinating to see how they set it up, how the course is set up, where the tee boxes are, how fast the greens are, and it should be a great week. Obviously, the players to watch, of course, are Olivia. Adriana Eaton was in the finals last year against Olivia at Kirkbride, and Olivia beat her on the 16th hole. Kylie Eaton is looking to regain her crown that she was defending last year, and she's then off to Illinois to play golf in college. So this is kind of her last hurrah, at least here in Rhode Island, for the summer and into the fall. So it'd be interesting to see her. Also, watch out for players like Lily Dessel, Claire McTaggart, and some of the other top women in the state here at Wannamoisett. It should be a great week, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets the win. I think it's pretty open. Olivia Williams is the best player in the state as of right now. She has the titles, she has the trophies to back it up, but we'll see who's coming for her here at the Women's Amateur. So the Women's Amateur is August 5th to the 9th here at Wannamoisett. There's a stroke play qualifier And then there's match play. So I think there's also a net tournament as well. The senior women's amateur already happened earlier this year, and Angel McLeod won that, the assistant or the head coach of the Bryant women's golf team. So she's actually won back-to-back. This year they have the net tournament and the regular women's championship here at Wannamoisett. So that's August 5th to the 9th. It's obviously free to come and watch. I'll be here for a good portion of the week, if not the entire week, covering it, getting interviews, getting some content, and obviously covering the tournament. But I think there's a qualifier, and then they go into match play. There'll be a bracket and everything. So they're always excited to see some of the matchups that emerge from these things. Some, whether it's sister versus sister, or high school rivals, or up and coming stars like Lily Dessel and them, and also maybe perhaps somebody older that's been there, done that before. Maybe they can make it. Maybe they make a run. So it's always a great event, and we'll have full coverage of the tournament here on GolfNewsRI.com. So we'll talk to you then. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. Is X still? Do you call it X, or is it Twitter? I don't know. Whatever you call it. Follow us there on all of our platforms for all of our coverage. The YouTube page has actually been booming over the last few months, so in large part due to these shows. And we also try to put out some Instagram content as well. So thanks to everybody for following there. There's still plenty of summer left, plenty of big tournaments to go. And so you definitely want to be following GolfNewsRI.com. And if you missed any Golf News RI TV episode, there are now through 11 of them. You can go to GolfNewsRI.com, just click on the Golf News RI TV tab, and all of the episodes will be there in short order after they air on television. So thanks to everybody for all your support. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and we will talk to you next time on Golf News RI TV.
You've been watching Golf RI TV on CW Providence.